I'm so excited you're here. My name is Jesslyn. I'm a single mom and social media guru. A year ago, I was drowning in $29,000 of debt, feeling burnt out, ungrateful, and losing my passion for my full-time network marketing gig. Today, I'm nearly 100% debt-free with one small student loan payment left and consistently earning quadruple per month than I was earning this time last year. Some months reaching 5 figures. If you're here, it's because you're feeling stuck, struggling to manage your finances, or simply seeking more joy in your life. Well then, congratulations. The universe has placed you here for a reason. I'm not going to sugarcoat what I do as a mindset mentor and master manifester. Next leveling your life means intentionally doing the work to overcome your limiting beliefs in order to start living your life by design. In this freemium magical money mindset, I'm going to share with you 3 things that have completely transformed my life from overdrawing my account monthly to putting money away into savings accounts for my future and my daughter's future. Before going any further, I want you to know that I know exactly how you feel right now. You're probably scared, anxious, and might even be thinking that I'm nuts. You might be right about the 3rd point, because at one point, I thought I was nuts too. Until eventually, I started to see the magic unfold with a few unconventional practices I started implementing daily that I'm excited to share with you today. All right, are you ready? Step 1. You have to identify your money blueprint. What exactly does this mean? I could talk for hours about ancestral ties, human conditioning, and the negative patterns about money and success that our subconscious mind creates over time to protect us. There are so many factors that mold an individual into a super successful money magnet or an individual who literally repels success. To identify your money blueprint, it's important to know these 3 things. Number 1, what were your parents' beliefs about money? Did your parents make lots of money? Did your parents argue about money? Number 2, what are your inner circle's beliefs about money? Do they think that you have to work hard for barely enough money? Do they think that money just slips through their fingers? And number 3, what are your beliefs about people with money? What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think about rich people? Step 2, identify your threshold for attracting and holding on to money. This step is important because your income can only grow to the extent that you do. Let's start thinking about your money blueprint the same way that you think about a thermostat. There are some people whose thermostats allow them to attract billions, some people millions, and the majority of the world thousands. Then there are some people, and this is where I was last year, whose thermostats are literally below 0. These are people who spend more than they earn. They can't seem to earn enough, or they have a series of unfortunate events and unplanned expenses that constantly break the bank. There's something called a self-fulfilling prophecy, and sometimes we think that the outside forces happen to us, when in actuality, we create those negative forces. If you're someone who wins $50 and then immediately thinks that was too easy, something bad is bound to happen now, that something good has, chances are your thermostat is below 0. We've been led to believe that attracting money and success has to be hard, and that if it's not hard, then we are doing something wrong. We've been conditioned to wait for the other shoe to drop. Newsflash, my friend, if you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, I hate to break it to you, but it always will. It's important to identify where you fall. For this next exercise, I want you to rate yourself on a scale. Yes, right now, if you haven't already, go get a pen and paper because this activity is for you and it's important. When you rate yourself, 0 means that you have a negative money blueprint. If you are someone who consistently overdraws your account, or you feel like the other shoe is always dropping, you might be at a 0. 1 means that you're attracting thousands in terms of annual income, just for this example, but have no savings. A 2 means that you attract thousands, again, in terms of annual income, and have some savings. A 3 means that you're attracting multi-6 figures, you have savings and some investments. A 4 means that you're attracting millions, you have savings and multiple investments. A 5 means you attract billions, lots of savings and lots of investments. And then if you're a 6, that means you are most likely a magical unicorn. Duh. Now that you've identified your money blueprint and your money threshold, this is your chance to decide. Is the pain of staying the same worse than the pain of change? Because here's the thing, the only way to permanently change your money threshold is to reset it, just like you'd reset a thermostat. And that is where this last step comes in. Step 3. Rewrite those freaking negative beliefs and start raising your frequency. Maybe you're like me, and for years, you've heard about all these, quote, boss babes making these cheesy affirmations and speaking them out loud like some sort of freak show. Maybe you're like me, and you rolled your eyes at those people for years and wondered, what do they have that I don't have? And maybe you're like me, and you're listening to this, and you're feeling exactly how I was last year, thinking, something has got to give. Albert Einstein, well, at least I think it was him, y'all, once said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, in case you haven't guessed, I'm now that, quote, boss babe who does those cheesy ass affirmations every gosh darn day. And you know why? Because they fucking work. Here's the thing about our subconscious. It's been programmed for years to think one way. And changing the way it works doesn't happen overnight or without conscious effort. Fun fact time, your conscious mind only controls 10% of what you do on a daily basis, and your subconscious controls the other 90%. So, if you have a shitty ass belief about success and money, guess what? 10% of your mind has to work its ass off to reprogram the other 90%. Speaking things out loud and into existence is hands down one of the most powerful ways that we can do that. That's why declarations and affirmations work. The most important thing to remember about declarations and affirmations is to always speak them in the positive and as if it's already happened in your life. For example, instead of saying, I want to be debt-free, say, thank you for earning more money than I could ever possibly spend. Something I implement daily and have over the last year, which I know has helped me manifest more of my dreams and create my magical money mindset is this. Every morning before I even look at my inbox or my to-do list, I journal out 10 things I'm grateful for and why, write down 3 magnificent outcomes for my day, week, and month, visualize my top 10 goals, and I speak my top 10 goals. My visualization is at least 60 seconds. I speak my affirmations out loud, and I do at least 15 minutes of professional or personal development. My morning practice is now about 60 minutes long. And while that might seem like a lot, I promise you, I started small. First with 15 minutes, then 30, then 45, and now I've noticed that the more I pour into my cup, the more the universe fills it right back up. It's important to note that creating a magical money mindset won't happen overnight. In fact, you might feel like you're taking a few steps backwards before you propel forward. That is totally normal. This is just the old patterns of your life playing out so that you can start living into your next level life. In my new monthly membership mini-series, I help coach you through these shifts and massive breakthroughs. I'll provide self-paced trainings that teach you how to work through these limiting beliefs and rewrite them so that money starts to work for you effortlessly. Check out the link attached to this freemium to see the incredible new options I've created just for you and your goals. Are you ready? Because I am. Okay, let's go make some next level magic.